We are one step closer to a Republican contested convention. Cruz winning the Wisconsin Republican primary yesterday, boosting his effort to beat Donald Trump and moving the party closer to a historic GOP convention. So here are the numbers. Cruz took 48% of the vote, Trump 35%. John Kasich coming up short, though, but he still took 14%. Meantime, Democrat Bernie Sanders walks away with another victory in the Badger State with the majority of the votes there. Sanders with 57%, Hillary Clinton 43%. So joining us this morning, former state rep Sherry Greenberg, our friend here, to tell us what this means for the candidates as they move forward. So now it is likely that we're going to have a contested convention after what we saw in Wisconsin.
Well, certainly the talk of the town this morning is the Republican convention.
Right.
And the fact that Cruz sees Kasich as a fly in the ointment, I think. But moving on to the talk of the Republican convention,
right.
It looks like it's going to be a contested convention. This was a big blow for Trump. But even more interesting is this view that people are not so much supporting Cruz as in the establishment as in they are against Trump and they are using Cruz to get to that contested convention.
I just find that fascinating.
It is. There was a tweet from Lindsey Graham that was something like, well, Cruz won, on to a contested convention, we beat Trump, not I'm for Cruz. So very interesting dynamics there.
He's saying pick your poison, which one are we going to go with? And so at this point, it's not about Cruz trying to get to that magic number for the nomination. It's about him stopping Trump from getting any more momentum moving forward.
Exactly. The way the math is playing out is that it doesn't look like Trump will have the 50+1 to win at the convention. But Cruz, of course, will not have the number either. So what it causes is that contested convention. And who knows? It's going to be an interesting July in Cleveland, that's for sure.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about the Democrats.
Right. Sanders
running away with some momentum on the Democratic side of that race, racking up his 6th win of the past 7 state contests. So what does this mean for the Clinton camp? Did they know about this heading into Wisconsin? Is that why she is hitting New York very hard?
Absolutely. They definitely knew about this going into Wisconsin. Wisconsin is his kind of people, right? And they knew this. They've really been hitting the ground hard in New York. She has to win New York and win it big, but things are shaping up, nicely for her now that they're moving into the Northeast, which should be very good territory for her and not so much for Bernie Sanders. But she definitely has to pull off a big win in New York, just as far as momentum. Again, if you look at the math, it's difficult to see how Bernie gets there mathematically, but the optics and the momentum with Bernie's 6 wins, and with the Wisconsin win, even though it was expected, it was just another one. So, she's in New York. She has to not just win there, but win big as far as the optics.
All right, Sherry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We will keep on talking to you because I know this is not over, not even close to
not
being
nearly over. Could be a long, hot summer.
Absolutely, but it's fascinating. So we appreciate your view always.
Thank you.